Hello there my YouTube friends and fans, welcome back to Elden Ring. Look at this amazing cave, isn't it beautiful? This is actually called Sellia Hideaway and it's definitely hidden, so the name fits perfectly. It's in Kalit and you have to kind of dig around a little bit in order to find it. So I couldn't wait to go and explore it and I looted it. And next you'll see the boss fight, and here you can actually see how to or where to find it. It's right there, pretty much northeast. So here I am at the start of the cave, and I've already looted the cave. There's a bunch of those snails in here that can really hurt you by throwing frost at you. So it's best to always take them out quickly or just basically run by them like I do here. But you get a good amount of points, especially if you're still earlier leveled. And here's the boss door, not too far from the entrance. So let's do this. So as you can see, there are actually 3 crystalline figures here that kind of stand around, but don't let them fool you because they can quickly attack and do a lot of damage. As you can see, I already died here once because I was underestimating them. I was like, they're just standing around like baseball players, let me just kind of take them out. But then all of a sudden they attack you and stab you real hard, and especially if 3 of them come at you, it doesn't look so good for you. So it's probably good to wait with them until you ranked a little higher and then go in and just kind of take them out really fast, because once I know what they're all about, it wasn't really hard to take them out, especially if you have a summon that kind of distracts 2 of them. Like in this case, I have my summon distract 2 of them so I can deal with 1 of them, and then we have that one taken care of, so now we can deal with the next one. And it's not such a big deal, and I'm actually using my death poke, which uses frost, so maybe that wasn't such a good choice here, but no matter what, we managed to actually get the last one down here. Also, it wasn't so hard, because the Death Poker is a really strong weapon even without the special effect. So just hitting them a few times actually does the trick. So look at that, we're going at her together. And here we go, the last one. So you get a sorcery as a reward. And then when you go down, farther down in the cave, jump down into the deep darkness, which is a little bit scary, but there is actually something down here which you need to go and explore, which is a door way back there. But before you can get there, you have to deal with this magic dude. And as you can see, he takes a lot of damage just with 1 shot. So if you have a much shorter health bar, then he could literally take you down with 1 shot or 2 shots. So thankfully there's enough cover here where you can kind of rest here. He's not actually approaching you, he just sits over there, and you can kind of think about what's the best approach here. And I'm just using the swarm of flies, which is always helping me in the most iffy situation. So reliable. So I get to the door and I realize that the door is sealed. So I'm like, oh darn, how do I open this door? So what you have to do, you have to go to the Waypoint Ruins in Leyndell to talk to Sellens. And I have actually talked to her before, I just kind of forgot about her quest. And I realized, oh wow, I actually have to do this quest. I haven't even done this quest yet, so hopefully I can still do it because I'm almost at the end of the game. So let's see.
After his expulsion from the academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Sellia in the eastern Caelid wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the glintstone key I gave you from a Sellian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
Alright, so she gave us the key. This should work now. And voila, the gate is open. And we find poor Lusat. We can talk to him, but he's not really talking to us, but he gives us something. The Stars of Ruins, which is a legendary sorcery. Awesome. So, thank you, Lusat. Sorry, I can't really help you. So, we have to go back to Sellen.
My apprentice, give me a moment later. I have a favor to ask. The form you see before you is merely a projection. My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum. Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust with you. Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice, and a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please, take it. This brings us a full step closer. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
So now we have to go to the place that she told us about in the Weeping Peninsula. And we have to go and find the Witchbane ruins, which are just like below this church. And you can actually see them if you look down from here. Like right there. This is where we need to go. So apparently she is trapped in the basement. So let's go and talk to her. And you have to be careful here, use your horse, because you get poisoned really fast if you walk through here without the horse. And also there's a ton of enemies, including this big ball of heads, that will attack you. So if you're lower level, the best thing is to just rush through here, ignore everything, and get into the basement.
My apprentice, thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you, myself. Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care. Treat it with care, my apprentice. What you hold is my very being.
So next we have to go to the Three Sisters, which are behind the Carrier Manor. So you have to be a little bit farther in the game in order to get access to this area. And I just spawned in Ronnie's Rise right here, which is close to the ruins that we have to go to and plant that glintstone. So I'm just resting real quick. And let's go. So as I go down this tower here, there's actually a surprising thing happening here, something that was totally unexpected, which is actually a leftover from Ronnie's quest. And I think it's like an optional thing that you can do. This is Blade, the half wolf. And you can actually fight him and get his armor and everything. So I just spewed a lot of rotten breath on him and then I just wait it out. So once he drops, I go out and see what I get. Here he is, or what's left of him. So I get all of his armor. I'm gonna check that out later because right now it's time to continue with the Sellens quest and find the ruins. And by the way, I've been in those ruins before for another quest and already opened the secret door. So here, the floor is actually not open. You have to actually knock it in order to reveal the stairs. But here it is. When you do that, it'll just open up. And here I was like, I think I heard a manly voice right here, so I'm just being careful here. I don't know what's expecting me down here. Those are all those puppets from Sellens, but he's dead now. So here's one of the leftovers from another quest. Let's talk to her.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice, I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current. As thanks for procuring this new form, I'll be holding you to a higher standard.
So then I was supposed to find Charon in the Witchbane ruins where he wasn't, or in the Redman Castle chapel or in front of it where I couldn't find him either, and that's probably because I did some other quests in between. So the only place left in this quest was the Raya Lucaria Academy, so I headed there in the hopes that I can continue the quest. So I learned that I need to go outside to where the lift is, where I am put in front of a choice, and this is the last time I'm actually taking a look at Renala, the Queen of the Full Moon. I didn't know it at that point. I found out shortly after. So bye, Renala. And I'm looking for those signs, and there they are. We have two choices here. Helping Sellen or helping Charon. And I didn't even remember anymore what Charon looked like or what he was like, because it's been a really long time since I last saw him. And, you know, I just helped Sellen out, and she's very sweet. I felt really sorry for her, so I felt strongly about helping her. And this causes Sellen to replace Renala.
Jaren, bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. But I am afraid you will. Join the school.
And once this is all over, I quickly realized that I made the wrong choice, because what you get here from Sellen is not as good as what you would have gotten from Sharon. For especially the ancient dragon smithing stone would have been tremendously valuable for me. But anyway, so I'm just going to put this here in case you get in front of this choice. Then you can see which choice you want to make. I definitely vote for the second one. So in order to finish this quest, we have to talk to her one more time.
Ah, my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The Queen of Caria is no more. With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned, the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us, here at the Academy? Oh, I know it's not possible. You have your own calling, to be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me, of your teacher. On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil. Rest assured that no, the entire Academy will swear allegiance to the new monarch, my apprentice. Become Elden Lord. Perhaps I'm jumping ahead, but here is a symbol of my allegiance, and the Academy's. Do you recall what once I told you? That glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please illuminate me. Lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden Ring. Next time, I will be your student. Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
Well, that's it, folks. I am so glad I was able to do this quest before finishing the game, because I would have totally forgotten about it. It was really nice to at least finish this off, especially since I already started it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.